Welcome back, my friends, to My Last Brain Cell. I hope that the first full week of March was kind to you. I hope you've enjoyed your weekend so far. Today, obviously, we lost an hour as it is officially daylight saving time, where we sprung forward or we spring forward. So, we lost that hour, but I'm not going to lie to you. It feels good to see the sun shining, to still have sun right now. It's a good feeling. So, better days are definitely ahead. Yeah, man. Today's day 1 of 75 hard. So, this question is kind of, you know, inspired by that. Question of the day, my friends. Hey, how y'all be seasoning y'all chicken? Or I guess a better question, do you be seasoning your chicken or like your food in general? I hope the answer is yes. But how do you season your chicken? So like today, I got some chicken thighs, you know what I mean? Cooking, I got them in the slow cooker today because I didn't feel like putting it in a pan, and I had some ribs baking. So I put the chicken thighs in the slow cooker. Salt, pepper. I had some spicy paprika. I didn't put crushed red pepper. I used onion powder, garlic powder, and I used a little bit of like taco seasoning just for some extra flair. I think I put something else in there. I put a little cumin in there too, so I know my shit gonna be good. But like, let me know how y'all be seasoning y'all chicken. Like, I really be curious because like, first of all, I washed it, and I usually am someone. I never really was a fan of chicken thighs. I'm trying to like them. Because chicken breasts is just so boring sometimes, I feel like. And I really want to like chicken thighs. So I'm trying to like them. So I've been making them myself. What was I going to say? And I usually cut off all the fat from like the thighs. I didn't do it this time. I kind of just let it stay there. I want to see if it really truly enhances the flavor like people always tell me it does. I don't believe it. I literally cut it off. I cut it all off every single time. Like, it's just, I'm not a fan of it at all. Because it's not something I'm chewing on. It's just there, and it's fatty, and it feels ugh. I'm not a fan. So, but let me know how y'all be seasoning your chicken. Do you season your chicken, or like your food in general? Be honest. Safe space. And if you're not seasoning your food, seek help. Still safe space, but like the space is safe enough to tell you that you should almost definitely seek help. This tower's totally gonna fall. Stop moving. Well, that's a bust. Anyway, let's move on to pick your poison. That really truly sucks, y'all. Oh well. It is what it is. You feel me? Damn, that does suck though. Hey, y'all peep the shirt though. You see my boy? Young Zorro. Coldest character there is, man. The coldest character. We're gonna choose that card. We're gonna choose that card. You know what? We're gonna choose the top card. Feeling risky today. All right. Lose all the pictures you've ever taken. Believe absolutely everything you're told. Be unable to wear clothes that cover your belly button. That last one makes me the most uncomfortable, to be honest with you. I'm not wearing crop tops, so I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that. And honestly, this is going to be a quick and easy one because there's no way that I'm going to allow myself to be the most gullible man on the planet by believing absolutely everything I'm told. That's psychotic. As horrible as it would be to lose all the pictures I've ever taken, the memories are still there. Sometimes I go to events and I don't even take pictures. I just leave with the memories because it's always going to be there. So to lose the pictures is going to suck, but it is what it is. You feel me? That's just the motto of the day, apparently. It is what it is. I'm not going to allow myself to be susceptible to believing everything that I'm told. And I'm definitely not going to allow myself to be unable to wear clothes that cover my belly button. Like, There's just no way. No thanks. So yeah, survey says lose all the pictures I've ever taken. So let me know what you guys are picking. I'm not even gonna repeat it because you know. You don't know? All right, I got you. Be unable to wear clothes that cover your belly button. Lose all the pictures you've ever taken. Believe absolutely everything you're told. I don't think anyone in their right mind, unless I was met with something that was way worse than that, no one in their right mind should be picking believe absolutely everything you're told. That's psychotic. Yeah, that just no. No. Just no. Okay? Yeah. Let me know in the comments. And while you're doing that, I will get the wheel of fun. Let us see what the wheel has in store for us today. TV. Man, that's perfect. You know why that's perfect? I've been watching a lot of TV, and I'm not going to talk about anime even though I really, really want to. Although anime hasn't been super hot. Soul Leveling had an okay episode. Daima's done. You feel me? So, just TV in general. I binged in 2 days the show Paradise on Hulu. The season finale just aired the other day, so I caught it just in time. That was a damn good show. Sterling K. Brown is the lead actor in it. When I first saw trailers for the show, I knew I wanted to watch it. But the trailers paint a very different picture than what is like actually happening. When I watched the trailer, I thought that it was just the president was killed, someone killed him, we need to figure out who did it. I did not think or realize, I don't know what trailers I saw. I don't know if they have other trailers that explain this, but I watched the first episode and realized that a catastrophe struck the world, essentially ending it, and there are only a few survivors who are under a mountain in Colorado. It blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck? Like, and it didn't like hit me that something they were like underground, I think, until there was he looked up at the sky. I think it was episode 1 too. Like my man looked up at the sky and like it wasn't a real sun. It was just a light. It blew my mind. It was crazy. Yeah. But the show was really good, and I'm excited that they're gonna do a season 2 because there is a lot that they can do, right? And it also begs the question: if you made a TV show or a book series, would you know when to stop? Like, popularity aside, would you know when to stop? Like, would you have an end goal in mind, or would you always want to be building on this universe that you've created? Because when I watch a show like Paradise, my brain goes, I can see this coming around for 4 or 5 seasons. Like, give me 4 or 5 seasons of Paradise, and I'd be good. I don't need 12, 13 seasons of Paradise. Just like we don't need 30 seasons of Grey's Anatomy, right? Like, do you know? Like, I watched a show years ago called Manifest, and it had only like 4 or 5 seasons, and that was perfect. Like, you told your story, you did what you had to do. Unless there's a whole bunch of mysteries that need to be unraveled and you're not unraveling it right now, sure, go to like 6 or 7. But 4 or 5 just seems perfect for certain shows. You feel me? Now this show only has 8 episodes, at least for the first season. I don't know what the second season will bring, but how much do you actually have to cover / do you want to cover? You know what I mean? Like, how deep and complex is your story really going to be? And again, so my question to you guys is, if you made a show or a book or whatever, like, would you know when to stop? Like, even Harry Potter had 8 books. Perfect. Boom. Story done. Like, could we have more books? Sure. I'm sure some of us wish that there were literally a dozen Harry Potter storybooks. You know what I mean? But we got 8 or 7. I think it's 7 because I think it's 8 movies because they split it in half. But yeah, we got 7 books. Perfect. Done. Hunger Games. We got the 3, and now there's a second or third prequel. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not really. I stopped paying attention. But yeah, man. Like, would you know when to stop? It even like I read a lot of manga too, obviously, right? And only if you are very popular are you allowed to continue to tell the story that you foresaw. You know, One Piece has been going on for 20 years. It's almost at 1,200 chapters. That's very different than like a Jujutsu Kaisen or a Naruto, which told the story completely, or a Mashle, which had like I think under 200 chapters. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just interesting to think like people come up with these stories, and I know popularity can sway the opinion of when to stop and how to continue, but sometimes you just gotta know when to stop. But yeah, Paradise has been good, and it's been a good, or it was good, and it was a good break from SVU, because I've just been mindlessly binging Law and Order SVU. It's been insane. Invincible was really good this week too, with the Invincible War. That shit was crazy. It was phenomenal. Yeah, I I was really upset with Eve, because had she left when Mark told her to, he probably would have been able to hold his own against those two way better. Like, once that second Invincible showed up in Omni-Man's gear, I knew he meant business. That man was gonna be trouble. And he was like, nah, Eve, you gotta go. She's like, nah, I'm staying. And I was like, no, Eve. I was literally yelling at my television. No, Eve, you need to go. Like, listen to this man. Like, don't you see what's happening? There's two people over there just as strong as this nigga. And this nigga is the strongest person on the planet currently. How do you think you're going to help him? You're not. They don't care about you. Even if they cared about their own Eve, which apparently none of them did, they don't care about you. Yeah, that shit was insane. But TV's been good, man. So I'm trying to like, oh wait, you know what else was really good? The season/series premiere of Daredevil Born Again. The first 15 minutes had my jaw dropped when they folded my boy Foggy. Obviously, this episode is just ripe with spoilers, and I'll actually name this episode spoiler warning, just so that you guys can't get upset that I'm just like rattling off spoilers left and right like I don't give a shit. But it's my episode, it's my podcast, I do what I want. But yeah, man, killing Foggy off like that was nuts. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, but the season's been great so far. I'm really sad that we don't get a new episode until Thursday, but it's been good. And the end of that second episode, when he killed those two cops, bro, he fucked them niggas up. Woo! Boy, oh boy, did he fuck them up. He tried to stay composed. He said, you don't want to do this. And he had to unleash fury upon them. It was nuts. It was glorious to see. The hands are just as good as they were when they were on just Netflix, the Marvel license, but it wasn't like MCU. Now they're MCU, and it's still just as good. And I was afraid that it wasn't going to be, just as dark and brutal. They've been doing it justice. I'm excited to see where this season goes. Any other TV shows I'm watching? Nah. And like I said, I'm not going to talk about anime. I didn't spin it. You're welcome. But yeah, man, TV's been good. The only thing I got to watch now, I think, not only thing, the most recent thing that came out that I have to watch now, I think, is that Spider-Man animated show on Disney Plus. But other than that, I'm good. It's not TV. I won't talk about it then. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys then. As I've been saying, Mission 1K, it would mean everything to me if you guys continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. There are now 40 of you here. Bananas. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Continue to tell a friend and make sure that they subscribe. Make sure that you who are here right now, make sure you like, comment, and tell your friends to subscribe, bro. Like, if you're not subscribed and you're watching this right now, subscribe. If you are subscribed, comment and like. If you're not subscribed, comment, like, and subscribe. You feel me? Like, just do it up. You feel me? We are this close to episode 100. And all the fun things that come with it. That's all I'm going to say. And just like that, I'll leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I know I will. Until next time, my friends, this is King Echo, signing off.